What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of Road to Glory. Today's episode is a bit of a strange one because FUT has been broken. Obviously because I don't upload Road to Glory every day, it means I don't play on the account every day, which is caused me massive problems. And as you see me listing some players, showing you the trade path of what I've done, we are going to talk about today how FUT is broken, hence the title. Before we get into that, if you could drop a thumbs up on today's video, that would be absolutely amazing. There was an episode uploaded a couple of days ago on Friday. For some reason, YouTube didn't publish it properly to sub boxes, so if you missed the previous episode, please go ahead and watch that. I'll leave a link to the playlist for the whole series in the description below. Now, we're in a pretty good place. We're at 30 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. I'm just showing you guys now. I played a couple of offline games to try and regain fitness, but you can't regain fitness right now, so it was like kind of pointless. I built the full team, as you can see here. I ended up building. Well, I built a cup team to try and get fitness back on my players and on the players that I bought for the new tournament. However, the fitness doesn't come back because it's broken. So what you're seeing here is me showing you guys the team that I've got, the teams that I'm building, and the fact that we're going to be going into the first cup game. And the reason why I want to play in the Gold Cup is, first of all, you complete a task for playing in a tournament game, although I think I might have already done that manager's task. And second of all, you get a 5k pack for winning the tournament, should you win it, of course. I can't remember if it's untradeable or not. I think it is untradeable. But the contracts, potential fitness cards, and odd players that we'll get out of there might be useful to us at some point or another. You know, there's a lot of really good cards in packs right now. There's the Hero Messi card. There's a really good team of the week with the 96 Suarez. There's another new batch of upgrades just been released today. So in general, there's a lot of stuff right there for us that we could get if we get lucky. Right now, you just see it on the screen, a little bit of team maintenance, applying the contracts, swapping around the team to try and get the fitness together. And then as I do go into the cup game that we're about to enter into, I've got first and foremost players on the bench that obviously need to regain fitness. And as you saw me selling the PSG and Wolfsburg players, I did have a couple of those in the club that I also need to get fitness on, which is why I went in and played the second cup game. The problem I have with the purchase of the Wolfsburg and PSG players and such is that now that we're getting to the end of the week, the tournament's nearly over, the prices are coming down. I bought them at a premium and I'm not going to be able to sell them off for a premium, so I'm probably going to lose coins on them. The other problem I've got right now is because FUT is broken at the moment, well, it is at the time of recording this video, maybe not at the time of you guys watching this video, because it's broken at the moment, it means I physically can't sell the ones I've rebought. I can't list them back on the trade pile, it won't let me, so I can't get rid of the players that I've got. I can't find games, so I can't use them. Like some of them don't have enough fitness to be used in the first place. I can't swap players in the team. It crashes me out of Ultimate Team. And in general, it's a bit problematic. However, we go into the cup here and we end up getting a bit of a lucky break there. Konoplyanka takes a shot, it blocked. Falls to Enzo Perez, takes a shot, it gets blocked. Falls back to Konoplyanka, and bang, he ends up putting it in the back of the net. And, you know, this was a really easy game for me. A game that I should have scored 3, 4, maybe 5 goals in. I'll show you the match stats at the end. This guy, as you can see, was getting super frustrated. He gets Neymar sent off by slide tackling me through the back in the 87th minute. And then off the back of that, he actually just rage quit there. He turned his console off. I assume, anyway, it might have been the game. Like, you know, he might, why would you wait till the 87th minute to rage quit? But as you can see by the match stats, he had 1 shot, 38% possession. I was just unable to convert my chances, which is surprising because look at where they're all from. Like, they're all from like 8, 9 yards out. I really thought I would have scored a few more goals. But the win is the most important thing, and that is exactly what we got. So very happy with the victory. And as I said before, I did play a couple of offline games. I'm going to start playing the offline divisions. Not because I enjoy playing offline, but because they offer such good rewards that it's hard to turn down that kind of coin bonus. For example, Division 10 offline gives you 1,400 coins and a bronze pack for just 4 games. You can, like, it's so easy against the AI because it's on the semi-professional and amateur levels. The 4 games is going to take me 1 hour, maybe 1 hour, 10 minutes, and it's going to earn me a nice little bit of coins, probably 2,500 to 3,000, including the match coins. And on top of that, it will give me a free bronze pack, and it will just help the progression of the team. Now, I can play the bronze games off video. Sorry, not the bronze games, the offline games off video, and then just show you the results like today, or I can show you guys just the end, you know, the end of the game each time, or just like I do with the trading spreadsheet, I can add on the same spreadsheet a tab that tracks all the offline games I play. So if you guys want to go and see like, yo, what, you know, last episode he had 31 wins, this episode he's got 42 wins, where did those 11 games come from? Bang, I'll track the game I played, the team I played against, whether it was professional, semi-professional, etc., the score, the goal scorers, the coins I got from the match, and so on and so forth. So if you'd rather see it like that, I think that just it does two things that way. First of all, it allows me to progress the series a little bit quicker and get up to the best cards that we want. But second of all, it allows you guys to keep track of exactly what I'm doing so you can emulate it. For example, if you see me go and play 4 Division 10 games offline, you might sit there and think, hey, I should probably go and do that too, because the coins I'm going to get are going to be awesome for my team. And, you know, it might be the difference between me affording or not affording that left forward Hesse, or that right wing Carlos Vela, or that informed Parejo. You know, he's only like 18,000 coins. You might have 16,000 coins, and just doing that quick Division 10 run might be the difference you need. And the best thing about it is that you can use full bronze teams doing it. You can use those starter pack players that you got that have 45 contracts, or you can use those players that you get out of all the bronze pack methods that you've been doing. I've got like almost 400 players in the club. I can literally play offline games with bronze players for days without having to worry about fitness or contracts, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing. That being said, right now we're playing online. I did manage to pick up that Bastos for a bit cheaper. In the other spreadsheet, guys, the trading spreadsheet, you can see how much I picked these guys up for and sold them for. I didn't really get massive bargains. I only made like 50, 100 or 150 coins here or there. But the purpose of picking them up was to build the team to play the tournament, which we genuinely can't play right now. As you can see on the screen there, that's what I picked up the players for. Right here, you see the team that I've ended up building. I think it's actually a really, really strong team, and I think it's definitely a team that is worthy of winning the cup. So if we can eventually get into the cup before it runs out over the weekend, if EA fix Ultimate Team so that we can change players and such, then hopefully I'll be able to go on and win it. I was already having problems with Ultimate Team at this point. As you can see, there was a problem with the servers right there. So what I did is I just used the exact same team. I went into another cup game. I thought it was just like a me issue. I didn't realize at the time that there was actually a global issue of Ultimate Team and a huge error. But went into the game and I came up against this team and I thought, my God, what a team that is. Informed Ben Yedder is a player that people rave about. He's got Lacazette, he's got Thiago Silva, he's got some crazy good players. But fortunately enough for me, this was a pretty easy game. Konoplyanka there gets fouled by Verratti in the box, and Rakitic steps up to the penalty. Quite often I don't particularly change penalty takers unless I've got a player that I want to favour goals for. In these teams right now, because we don't have the finished articles of teams, I don't favour anyone, so whoever steps up to take it will just be the one that takes it, and I guess Rakitic is the guy that's going to be taking it this time around. This guy made a huge error. He kept playing his goal kicks out quite short there to try and hit the midfield, but because I've got such a big midfield, it was easy for me to win the balls back. We get into the edge of the box, ball gets passed into Aduriz, Aduriz puts it in the back of the net, and that's 2-0. Very happy after just 8 minutes. Aduriz getting on the score sheet again. I absolutely love him as a striker. A lot of people don't rate the slower strikers. I absolutely love the slow strikers. Not even the slow strikers, the tanky strikers, I would say. The Suarez, the Benzema, the Aduriz, the Llorente, the Higuains, the Girouds, like the Rooneys. These guys that are more focused on their shooting abilities than anything else. For me, they seem to be so much more clinical than anyone else anywhere else. And speaking of clinical, Rakitic takes a launcher there from about 30 yards out after 20 minutes. He just, you know, I'm passing through the guy's midfield, give it to Rakitic. He's got a little bit of space, so I thought, let me try hitting it with a Rakitic shot, and he slaps that one home and was very happy about that. And then just a few minutes later, Aduriz here gets the ball, plays it out to Konoplyanka on the left after Konoplyanka had already given it to him. Kono does a lovely little bit of skill down the left-hand side, the nice tight dribble, puts it back into Aduriz, and a finesse to the top right-hand corner. He's just magnificent in those positions. He rarely misses. And 4-1 at half-time. This guy actually rage quit at half-time. You know, the half-time menu came up and says you've been disconnected to your opponent, yada, yada, yada. So that is the case where we're at right now. So we've got a nice little 4-1 win, puts us into the semi-final of the Cup. I could potentially play the rest of this Cup out because the players don't lose fitness. But I want to get that other cup in. I want to get that completed before the time runs out on it, so I can get that free pack and do the offline version of it as well to get that free pack as well. But I'm not going to be able to do that if EA don't fix their game and allow me to change my team, change my players, and get the players that I need in and on the bench. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to go in and do it. It's going to be an absolute nightmare. Anyway, guys, I'm going to take you to a live section of the video now where I'm showing you the account and talking a little bit more about the problems I have in Ultimate Team and showing you the team that I've got. So let's get into that. And so, guys, that leaves us in this situation. I'm in a position right now where I want to sell these players that I've bought, just because I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to play the tournament if and when the game gets fixed. But I can't list them because it won't let me list any players. So I can't sell any items other than what's already in the trade pile, and all I can do is relist the items. If I try and sell them for a different price, it says that they can't sell. As you can see here, the items aren't listed right now because they've expired, but if I relist it, it will relist them. However, I can't send them back to the club. It gives me an error. I can't send anything from the club to the trade pile. It gives me an error. We sold some stuff. I was trading briefly with a few of the Wolfsburg players. We can get rid of what's on there. We've got 1,500 coins. You would have seen throughout the video I did play a couple of offline games, and I might continue to do so due to the fact that I can't play online games right now. Now, you guys know I hate offline. I just don't like playing offline games, but I really want to help the coin balance with this account. And if in a situation like this where we don't lose fitness and we don't gain stats on players, and I can't find online games, I physically cannot get an online game, spamming a few offline games might not be the worst thing. For winning this division, we get a bronze pack plus 1,400 coins. That would be nice to add to the kitty, that's for sure. We are also in the offline one offline cup. We've already won this cup once, but I went back into it again I actually went back into it to try and get fitness on those players, and the fitness is broken. I didn't know at the time. When I went back into the club, I was like, fuck, I must have left the wrong people on the bench. I hadn't left the wrong people on the bench. It's just that EA are broken. Perez here, I think, has played 3 games. I played 3 games with him with this injury, and he hasn't lost the injury yet. I can't gain fitness on some of the players. Of course, you can't lose fitness on some of the players, but I can't play online games anyway. It literally gives me the searching for opponent look. Never finds an opponent. It either just continues searching for an opponent. The longest I left it for was 12 minutes, where it was just searching for opponent. And then from time to time it says there are no opponents found, and it kicks me off the game as soon as I click OK. So we're in a position now where I'm quite disappointed. I hope EA fix this. It's currently Friday at 5 PM. You're going to be watching this video on Saturday. I'm hoping EA fix these issues so that I can play the FUT United Cup. I've tried to play it. I've tried to get into a game. I can't get into a game. There's 3 days left on this now, 3 days and 1 hour. So I want to capitalize on the players that I've bought for this tournament before the time runs out. Otherwise, it's just not going to be worth it, because once this tournament's done, or even near this tournament being done, all these players that I bought for whatever price I bought from, like Baba, for example, bought for 1,400 coins. He's going to go down and be back to being valued at about 800 or 900 coins. The only reason why he's at 1,400 is because he's important for this tournament. The same with Kurt Zuma. This isn't the upgraded version either. This is the regular version. 1,500 coins are paid for him. He's going to go back down to like 1,100 coins. Lucas, 2,800 coins are paid for him. He's going to go back down to like 1,800 coins. Like, I'm going to lose out a lot of coins if I can't either sell these players off again, or at least play and win the tournament, or play the tournament, get the coins for playing the games, potentially the pack. So it's going to be quite frustrating, but this is where it leaves us in the series right now, guys, and this is why the video is titled Rip FUT, because I can't do anything other than play offline games right now. I'm also being told, and seeing things from you guys on Twitter and such, that even if I played a game, let's say I played a game and Cavani scored 3 goals for me, it just wouldn't track his stats. It's not that that's like the most important thing anyway. But yeah, it doesn't track stats. I'm seeing reports of people trying to make substitutes in game, and the game just doesn't let them, and at times just kicks them off for trying to make a substitute. Like, the game is in absolute disarray right now, which is very disappointing. But it's a game. Like, errors happen, problems happen. But at the moment, it's kind of put me in a position where the only alternatives I have, the only options I have, are playing offline with my bronze team, or playing offline with my gold team and losing the contracts on them, which I don't want to do. So guys, that's kind of where we're at right now. So until EA release an update or release a fix or take FUT offline to fix the problem, I just can't do anything. Not just in this series, I just can't do anything on Ultimate Team in general. I personally can't play games. I know some people are still managing to find games I personally cannot get a game. I've tried on several different accounts and I just cannot find opponents, which is very disappointing. However, you know, we'll wait to see what EA do. This is going to be the end of the video as well, guys. So if you did enjoy this, be sure to drop a like rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.